What is up, guys? Tom here, and welcome to the third episode of Road to Max Out Weapons. In today's episode, we're going to be doing the KN-44 assault rifle. Because if you remember, in the last two episodes, I've been doing the CUDA. And so now we're on to the KN-44. Again, like the CUDA, the KN I already have to quite a high level. It's already second prestige, so it is nearly maxed out. So there won't be too much on this gun. So as you can see, I have the KN-44 Gold. It's one of two gold guns I have in the game, so that also proves that I have used it quite a lot. So let's just get right into it here. So I think at this point in time the gun's about level 8 or something like that, stage 2 already. So this is the first game since TDM on Infection, running it with grip, quick draw, and high caliber. Also, I think I'm going to bring out a video tomorrow, the day after when this video comes out. Basically, showing you like the best kind of class setup personally that I think for the KN. It isn't this class I'm running at the moment, but you'll see when the video comes out, showing you how I think this gun is best run. Like that kind of video. That'll also be another kind of series as well. I'm doing that with quite a lot of guns. As soon as I finish getting to max level in this series. So you can see getting out the Tempest there, but not doing very much with it. Also, something you've seen there with the thermal sight, I've noticed how I never actually knew the way you could put smoke down and then shoot through it, so it would be thermal so you could see through it. I thought that's a really good tactic, and it'll definitely be something that I'm going to be using when I come to do the snipers and having to get those to max level especially. So that's the good thing that I never actually knew about that much. As you can see, I'm not actually running the KN with any optics. It's one of the only guns that I actually don't run optics with. I use them with pretty much every single other gun in the game. I think the only ones I can really get away with is, for me, the CUDA, and maybe a few others, but I'm not too sure. The Dingo isn't too bad. But yeah, I mainly run it with no optics. And it's one of the only guns that I kind of use without optics. But especially on this gun, because it's first one you unlock, it's not really amazing when you've got no attachments, but as you put attachments onto it, it gets a lot. I feel like it gets a lot better. So I definitely think not if you can get away with not having optic on a gun, then you should like not have it, because it gives you extra space for another attachment, which can come in handy, especially with this gun. So as you can see, the TDM game ended, and we're now into Stronghold Domination, which is one of my favourite like game mode map combinations. Stronghold Domination is definitely one of my favourites. You see here, I'm now leveling up even more, and I'm now running it with the silencer. Running it with the silencer is going to be in my class video. How good this gun is with a silencer. It's one of the only. I think it takes off something like, well, because silencers on other guns, apart from the KN, and I think the new Alex Grand takes off like 75% of the range or something like that, which is crazy. Like, it's pretty much like stupid putting silencer on other guns, I think. But I think this and the Alex Grand, it only takes off 25% of the range, so those are the two best guns to actually use with suppressors. So I do run it with that because I just think it's good because it allows you to sneak around and not get spotted. Well, not be seen on the minimap without affecting the gun's performance too much, which I think is very good. So we're just kind of down the middle here. We're just kind of like trying to, for any enemies trying to get to our A flag. You need to kind of watch out for like where the schools are appearing, where dead enemies are, just kind of searching around, that kind of thing. Sweep up, kind of playing like a more of a sweeper kind of role, just keep all the enemies trying to get to our flags. Unfortunately, I can't get like that using the Gorgon, just a two-shot kill, which is you don't stand a chance of beating it at long ranges. And obviously there, with the lightning strike, I was just inside, but it feels like the bombs that drop out of the bottom, they have such a big blast radius to compensate, because you can't actually like the Hellstorm missile, you can't actually put them exactly where you want them. You just get to see what enemies like are on the map and then place them down. Because obviously the enemy will move, so I think it does have a big blast radius. You have to be very, very careful of that. As soon as I hear lightning striking by, I always try and get inside. Unlike really the Hellstorm, because the Hellstorm you can look up and shoot if you're quick enough, which is kind of handy. I do. Stronghold is definitely one of my favourite maps. Especially I like the setting in the Swiss Alps. I think it's supposed to be. I think describe it as a chateau in the Swiss Alps. I think that's the way the map thing describes it. I always think it's a very nice house, and it kind of seems a shame to kind of like have a battle in it, because it's like be like an amazing place to live, but it's kind of like you have to shoot everyone because they get an assisted suicide. I always think it's a funny level to get, because you just like shot someone and like nope, and just jumps off the side of the map. Most of the time they don't, but it's just a bit funny sometimes. You see the Hellstorm, if I looked up, then I probably would have been able to get that Hellstorm, because if you shoot it before it actually like splits up, if the person splits it up into separate missiles, you can shoot the big one and then you just kill it and then like, nothing comes out. So you kind of completely disable that streak. Quick enough. You need to really shoot it before they set off the boost. That gives you a much better chance of getting it. So for the final clip, we are on Breach Safeguard. Again with the KN-44 with the silencer. I'm not actually sure what other attackers I'm running. But again, the silencer is definitely very, very handy, especially in this kind of situation now, because I'm around the back of their spawn, trying to be sneaky. Especially in this kind of situation, a ghost would be a very, very, very good perk to run. Unfortunately, I'm not actually running it here. So the thing about Safeguard, I think the spawns can sometimes be a bit funny, especially if you're on the defending team and they've got the robot right just about to go into the base. All the enemies are surrounding you, but it just keeps like spawning you. Sometimes you spawn in and then quickly just shoot the guy right in front of you. You don't really have too much chance to react. There's quite a lot of people around you. There's a amount of times I've been killed by someone, literally just spawned right behind them, again turned around and shot them, so like, there's nothing they can do. Which it's not very good for you or the other team. Spawns and Safeguard need to be improved a bit, especially when you're on the defending team. And as you can see now, the gun is level 17. It shows you that in this episode I do complete the KN-44, and it does get completely maxed out. So it's pretty. You're getting towards the end of the clip here. as you can see, I'm trying to get, if you're already glitching back in that kind of place, which is a great place to glitch, I'm just trying to get glitch kills to do the challenges for the armour. As you can see, I'm on the Archangel armour, as it's called. Just trying to work up to it. I think the hardest one's definitely going to be the final one. I don't actually know what it's called, the one we had to get double kills. Never mind hero armour when you need to get 2 in a game. Double kills, I think it's going to be quite hard, just glitch back and then get 2 kills. I think the hardest though for that is probably, oh, I've forgotten what it's called now. Outrider. Oh, Vision Pulse, that's it. Because it can be a bit glitchy, the way it kind of works. You can get a kill while I highlighted red, and it doesn't actually work. It doesn't count. So if you get 2, like, I don't know what's going to happen. It might not count it as a double kill. So that's going to be annoying and take a long time. But just have to deal with it. And you see, you get a bloodthirsty there. And that's going to be the end of the clips here. So you can see on screen now, the KN44 is prestige to max level. That is done, as it was already nearly maxed out. So that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. The next episode I'm going to be doing the KRM 262 shotgun. And I'm going to prestige by the next episode. As you can see there, I was level 55, so I will be prestige 4 now, which means it may slow down the series slightly, but I don't know, we'll see how it goes. But that's going to be the end of this video, guys. I've been Tom, and I will see you guys later.